Hi everybody, hi Unruly Benefactors, it's May and I owe you a May video. So here it is, and in May I have been getting more of a business head on about my account, so on my channel. So I'm going to talk to you about that. I'm going to ask you what you think about a couple of things. But first of all, I want to welcome anybody new to my Patreon. Hi, you are stars, all of you, and so people who are already here, you already know your stars. So I hope you all have a wonderful time on Patreon. I hope you like the extra videos. Do use the community tab as well, you know, communicate with each other and show all of us the things that you've made. And if you've got any comments or questions for me, you can message me or put something on the community page, or you know, anything you want to do. It's all here for you, and I'm very, very grateful for your support. So what businessy things have I been doing? Well, first of all, I've been trying to make the video of that Chinese artifacts thing. Oh my goodness, it's been a bit of a crazy ride, that one, because Debbie Bulford gave me her and said she would send me new cutters. I gave my cutters to somebody else because they needed them. Hi, you know who you are. And Debbie said she would send me new ones, but then she got held up and she couldn't. And all the time I'm thinking, people are waiting for that video. They're soon going to get, like, it's going to go off the radar. Eventually Debbie sent them to me, the cutters, and I used them to sort of mock up some practice artifacts. Because the thing is, the way that I made the original one was just me making it for myself, and that's not necessarily the form that it would take for a tutorial, because it's quite fiddly. So eventually I got Debbie's cutters, and I'm like, thank goodness for that. And I made one example, and I lost the small cutter, the round one, in my room. I have had that room apart. I've crawled around the floor with a torch. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, I used it once. So I've had to find a round cutter from my own set. But that means when I make the video, it's not going to be quite as correct as it should be. Sorry if you can hear that shouting. I've got the window open so the cats can come in and out. But somebody's shouting at a dog, I think. Yeah, so that was very frustrating, but the artifact video is going pretty well now, even though I'm not going to be able to show the proper cutter. Debbie was very generous, and she sent me quite a few things like MDF kind of bezels and frames and things, so look out for those as I try and figure out what I'm going to make out of them. I think they're going to be, yeah, I think they might be good, but it's going to take a little bit of brain power. I've approached a pen kit company and asked them if they would like me to showcase their pen kits and like do an unboxing. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed about that. They said, I only spoke to them yesterday, they said they're going to look at my videos. That may be my downfall. But yeah, so hopefully that will be good. And you know, if they send me some pens or pen kits and I show them on the channel, then I get the pens left. I can make them and sell them or whatever. Then, you know, that's fine. That's a good balance, I think. So I shall be doing that, hopefully, unless they say no. In which case, I don't know. I'll just think of another plan. I've seen a lot of young YouTubers. They won't demonstrate products unless they not only get the product free, but they get paid. And I don't know. Maybe that'll be me one day, but. At the moment, if someone gives me something, if they want me to review it, they can give it to me. Yeah, business. Okay, now I come to ask you guys a question. And the question is, well, my last video, I changed the ad structure so that there would be an advertisement at the end as well as at the start. I don't know what people thought of that. I haven't looked enough into my analytics to see whether it worked in terms of making me more money. But it seemed to me that wasn't terribly intrusive. But I'd love to know what you guys thought of that if you saw it. And also a lot of people these days are putting adverts in the middle of their videos. So they might say, okay, let's put that in the oven to bake. And then a video appears and then they come back and finish. you know, an advert appears and then they come back and finish the video. And what do you think about that? Does that really annoy you, or do you think it's okay? I don't know how much money people make out of that. Certainly, some people put about 5 in. I wouldn't do that, I don't think. But I might have a go. I'm going to continue to put an advert at the end of my video as well as the start, and I might try out putting one in the middle and just seeing what it does to my ad revenue, because, well, it's all fun, isn't it? It's all fun. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be interesting, but I do want to know what people think, because if you think that's dreadful, you know, that'll be something for me to know, won't it? If people are going to just turn off if they see that, then that's not going to be helpful. Or maybe I could go back and put some ads on my old videos, so like the more popular ones, maybe I should be doing that. I think I can edit that without changing the actual video. So yeah, there's some thoughts that I'm having about business, stuff like that. Personal life, well, we've got a car now. We've got a Peugeot 208. It's like a little car. It's quite cute though. And yeah, Dave's been driving us around, so it's been really weird because we haven't had a family car since I've lived here. So that's, well, I moved up 11 years ago, so I haven't had an actual family car for 11 years. And yeah, it's been fun. We're getting shopping and driving around. But unfortunately, I'm quite nervous in cars after having been in a massive car crash in Florida years ago, about 14 years ago. So Dave gets quite annoyed because I literally scream when he gets near to things, or when things get near to him. And apparently that's more dangerous than not screaming. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. And yeah, we've just been having fun, really. Now that Dave's out at work, we don't. He doesn't like me to talk about his job at all online. He doesn't talk about it either. But he's been enjoying it, and you know, he's commuting, so he's getting lots of practice for driving, which is why he got the car, and how he can pay for it. And we have Brandon living here with us at the moment, but hopefully that'll change when he saves up a deposit. Oh, can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. It's the police helicopter going over. Welcome to life in the ghetto. We've had someone shouting at a dog, and I've got the police helicopter. This is what it's like to live where I live, in Manchester. Alright, I'm going to go upstairs now and film my work tables so that you can see some of the things I've been doing. It's been a very frustrating month or like last couple of weeks, in terms of everything I've ordered has been wrong or late. Everything that I planned has gone wrong. It was the sunniest day ever, and I decided to go to the post office, but I couldn't find sellotape to seal up the envelope that I was sending. Then I found the sellotape, and it was on a dispenser, and I went like that, and it ran out. So I had to search for some more sellotape, found that in a drawer, put it on the dispenser, did my envelope, looked out of the window. It was the most torrential rain you've ever seen in your life. Out of the blue, it was bouncing up about 3 feet off the ground. Why? It's just been such an unlucky week. Even when I went to film this, I tried a couple of times, and then the battery went flat on my camera, which is on my phone, which is new. And it said, oh, battery saving mode. And I was like, no, it can't be true. Everything has been a fight recently. But I'll take you upstairs, show you some stuff in my workroom, some things I've been buying. I've been budgeting, so I've been looking at how much I spend. That is quite scary. So yeah, I'm going to go, and I'll meet you again upstairs. So here I am upstairs in the workroom, and I've just chucked together a few of the things that I'm using to make the new video. Originally I made this because, I'll just remind you, we're making this ancient Chinese artifact. I might make it with a dangle at the bottom though. I've got that in there to protect it. I don't like touching raw clay and then touching things that are finished. So originally I made this. I haven't got the same beads, so I practiced with some different ones. And I tried to construct it all out of eye pins, but it really was a bit of a faff. So that's the back. So I decided that was a bad idea and that I would order some wire. I also, when I made this, put my black clay on the windowsill. Now, I don't think it was hot enough in England, but apparently it is, because I honestly didn't think this would happen. The clay on the windowsill partly baked and is now useless. So that's one of the things that went wrong this week. Oh, so I got a new load of clay, and I ordered some wire to put through this to make it more straightforward. Obviously that's just that's still, it's a work in progress. And I ordered 2 lots of wire before I got to this one because I didn't know which one would be sort of stiff enough, but this is the wire I ended up with, so that was good. And now I've just got to finish this, or get on with the video really, and use this as my example. And I'm going to twist this wire around at the end to make a hanging place for dangles. But yeah. Oh, and here's the cutter that's not Debbie Balford's, because you see hers cut both ways. The only good thing about this is it's a round one, so it won't make a difference anyway that you can't cut both ways, because it would have been the same. So yeah, where on earth has my cutter gone? Nightmare. But at least these things are coming along now, and there might be a video sooner rather than later. I think it looks pretty with the blue. I think you can make like a little world, a little planetary front or something, or some stars. I think that would be really pretty. But I probably won't finish that one. I'll probably talk about this one on the day, and then just wave this as an example. I couldn't get the right colour wire in the right gauge, so not in the time frame that I wanted, so I ordered it in silver. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, so that's what's been going on in my workroom. I've also bought lots of little pincers. Hang on a minute. I've ordered some of these plastic tipped things so that they won't mess up wire when I'm using it. And I've ordered these, which are split ring pliers, which I haven't tried yet, so they better work. And I've ordered these, which are memory wire cutters, because I'm going to start, I've ordered some memory wire but it hasn't come yet, and I'm going to start using memory wire to make those lovely bracelets. Right, okay, you've had enough of an insight into my desperately sad world. Oh dear. Thanks for your continued support. I can't say it enough times, and do let me know what you think about ads appearing in the middle of videos or at the end of videos, or both, and anything I can do to help you in terms of advice, or if you just want to, you know, say something to me, go for it, because you are all fab. You're my unruly benefactors. I love you all. Bye bye.